all right. This week in Destiny for 5/15/2025. This week in Destiny, we've been clashing in heavy metal while also dwelling into Rather 9 as we prepare for the next weeks of content. We have some details and topics to share with you all. Rather 9 calendar and rewards changes, heavy metal's last day for now, increased Trials of Osiris ranks and returning Adept Shotgun. Okay. Iron Banner next week with a new scout rifle. Sweet. Hardwire Supremacy featured. Bungie Foundations happening. Rather 9 calendar changes. Starting today, our planned Rather 9 dungeon clear calendar will be changing. Each dungeon will be featured for 2 weeks as opposed to 3. And we're increasing Nonary Manifold currency drop rate, which can be exchanged for additional weapons. With this change, Ghost of the Deep will now launch next Tuesday, May 20th. Alongside the above change, the second week of a given dungeon will also feature increased weapon drops, where rewards can drop from any enemy defeat. Holofoils are included in this as well. Sweet. I've ran the dungeon like a couple times. I haven't gotten a single one. For this week, we're rapidly working on an update that will turn on increased weapon drops, inspire the Watcher until Ghost of the Deep becomes the featured dungeon next week. We'll let you know when that's deployed. Starting on June 17, all Rather 9 dungeons will be available to play at any time on any difficulty. The increased currency drop will be active for all 3 dungeons. Each week, a featured dungeon will have an increased weapon drop, and this will begin with Spire the Watcher on June 17, following the Ghost of the Deep on June 24th, ending with Prophecy July 1st. On July 8th, a Ludapalooza will begin. All 3 dungeons will have all reward bonuses enabled for the final week of episode Heresy, alongside a new way to spend your Nonary Manifold currency. We hope this gives all Guardians ample time to hunt for holofoils and adepts as they prepare for Edge of Fate launch on July 15th. And to quickly revisit difficulty options, no matter if you're playing on Explorer, Eternity, or Ultimatum difficulty, we hope that you're having fun and getting some great rewards. Let's go over what those 3 difficulties offer. Explorer mode is what you need if it's your first time jumping into a dungeon, because everything is laid out and explained to you. Also good if you want to matchmake with others and just have a chill session. Eternity mode is for those familiar with the dungeon and looking for extra rewards but maybe don't want the most challenging experience. You'll feel the heat, just not as much in. Ultimatum mode. This one's for players that have mastered the dungeon, crave the best adept loot, and want to be challenged in all the ways until they finish it. Revive tokens are limited, encounters have timers, and enraged bosses. And everything just hits harder. I have not done Ultimatum mode. I don't know. Unless I can find a good fire team, I probably won't end up doing it. Our goal with Rather 9 is to challenge more invested players through Ultimatum mode and reward them with adepts and holofoil weapons, but we also want to empower a part of our community that may not have experienced dungeons in the past. Hopefully this experience makes everyone more comfortable when jumping into the next raid and dungeons while we launch. Okay, finish your heavy metal challenges. As we approach Friday, it's time to say goodbye to heavy metal for now. This is a call out for everyone who has not finished the event track, not completed the title triumphs, or is still trying to gild it. Complete them before Friday, May 16th at 9:59. Our first ever Combat Sparrow, the Griffin, is awarded upon completing the event track. This thing's kind of cool. I've seen a few people do some cool stuff with it, like Esoteric. It's gimmicky. As of now, it's just gimmicky. Other than that, there's nothing special about it. In my opinion, I think they can do some really cool shit with this. Make it hit harder, more shields, stuff like that. But as of right now, it's super gimmicky because you can't really fucking do anything with it. Sure, you can run around and shoot stuff, but it doesn't shoot hard enough, and you die too fast. But it is cool. I hope they expand on these. If you're busy this past week or just need more time to finish the challenges, Heavy Metal will return as an event in the future, and you can earn its rewards when it comes back. One of those Bungie reward items, Heavy Metal Pin, is available at Bungie Store for those who have unlocked the linked title. Here's the pin. Super cool pin. Increased Trials of Osiris ranks tomorrow. After the given floor to Heavy Metal last week, Trials of Osiris returns tomorrow. The map is Dead Cliffs, and the weapon Aisha's Care. As an extra, you'll get increased reputation gains when completing matches. This is also your first opportunity to earn drops of the Inquisitor, the reprised precision slug shotgun. We added back in update 8.2.6. How does that work with Aisha's Care is the featured weapon. You still must reach a streak of victories in a flawless passage to get adept weapons. But the moment you start earning those Aisha's Care adept drops, you can also get the Inquisitor adept. With such a combo of weapons that covers close and medium to long ranges, we'd love to hear your strategies from creators in the community are using. We're always happy to amplify your content, especially to help newer players so they understand how rotations work on this specific map, which spots work best, and what roles they should be hunting. Best of luck to all those in Trials this weekend. Never hesitate to show us the loot you earn and share any feedback you have on your experience. I don't play a whole lot of Trials, but I watch people like Cammy Cakes or Azzacross, Frostbolt, was it Defizzle, Benny. So watch those guys; they're super dope. Iron Banner incoming. Starting May 20, Iron Banner will be back for another week. Saladin will be at his spot in the tower and his new weapons rewards for those who dare to honor the memory of the Iron Lords. We're talking about Nature Reclaimed Solar Scout Rifle, a lightweight with some fan favorites for both PvE and PvP. You'll be able to focus it once unlocked in collections, so be mindful how you spend your hard-earned engrams and let us know which roles you like most. And for those of you wondering, the last Iron Banner week of the episode Heresy will be June 17th, so make it count. Okay, sweet. Hardware Supremacy in the Rotator. Next week we'll have Hardware as a modifier in Supremacy. Supremacy is a crucible game mode where you get points from kills, but more points if you secure the crest drop from Guardians you defeat. Your opponents can snatch them back to stop your point progression, so you better move fast. On top of that, here's a hardware game modifier that disables both your super and abilities, making everyone focus entirely on the quality of the gunplay. Jump next week into Hardware Supremacy and be ready to hit your crits and pick your crests. We hope it's a loop you enjoy, as it will force you to not only be in the heat of the battle, but but also rely on your aim. That's kind of cool. I mean, you're going to see a lot of submachine gun, shotgun. Excuse me. Submachine guns and shotgun play, probably. But I think hand cannons are still kind of dominating PvP right now. Alright, Bungie Foundation happenings. The Bungie Bounty for Good returns next week with a brand new emblem up for grabs. Join us in the Crucible May 22nd, 10 a.m. for your first shot at earning the Fast and the Light emblem. We'll be entering the fight as a fire team of just 2, which means we're calling on 4 Guardians to join us each match. This is your chance to squad up with the Foundation team, fight for a good cause, and help us rack up wins in style. Think you've got what it takes to bring us down? We welcome the challenge. Whether you're claiming zones, landing headshots by our side, or crashing the party from the other side, from the other end of a shotgun barrel, victory earns the Faster Than Light emblem. Every match win, lose, or draw helps support the partner's International Community Health Services. Join us on Bungie Foundation Twitch channel next Thursday at 10 p.m. That's actually a really cool emblem. I dig this. The red and blue, kind of throwback to old school Halo stuff. Those cool videos. This is cool. I dig this. Gauntlet 2025 update. In addition to Bungie Bounty for Good, we're continuing to support our partners at Game Engaged during their Gauntlet 2025 campaign. Our community has already raised over $65,000 in support of this amazing cause this year. Head to our Tilify page to donate and get the fired up emblem, or have your self-portrait or a portrait of your furry friend hand-drawn by a Bungie staffer. All proceeds will support Game Engaged and their Play It Forward Fund, a program focused on providing grants to small organizations making real change in mental health, education, and community. This campaign closes May 18th, so grab your emblem now before it's gone, which is in 3 days. Alright, so again, another cool emblem. They make some, man, it's a sweet emblem. That looks cool. I dig that. Alright, reminder, emblem codes will be emailed to anyone who donates $25 on or before May 31st. Donors will contribute 100, must submit their photos to BNG Foundation at Bungie.com by May 31. Drawings will be sent to the email address used for their donation no later than June 30. Thank you. Player support report. Missed patch note. With update 8.2.6, we fixed an issue where the sumptuous repassed upgrade within the reshaping slabs provided extra damage when consuming sigil stones, even when the suffocating terror debuff wasn't applied. This upgrade functions as intended. Reroll chip. Excuse me. Reroll chip disabled. Reroll chips are currently disabled due to the inventory stacking issue. We wanted to make sure you don't lose any chips in the process. We plan to introduce these with the next iteration of Heavy Metal. Known issue. I'm pretty sure that most of these are a lot of the same known issues from last week. Explore difficulty Rada 9 dungeons require PlayStation Plus. Okay. Rada 9 rewards drop at 0 power level. Infusing another weapon. Cruel Mercy Pulse Rifle drops without. Yeah, I saw this earlier. Champ title has lost its gilded status. Enhanced recycled energy grants no energy back. When speaking to a vendor, you can hear. Yep, and the rest of these are basically from last week. Artist of the week. This guy looks like he's taking care of things. He also looks like going up and downstairs a ton of times is his way to stay healthy. That thing is sweet. Man, that's cool. Beat Them If You Dare movie of the week. On one side, we have Sudik, Special Hero and Vendetta, completing the Ultimate version of Spyro the Watcher, 1325. On the other, you have CPZ doing it solo flawless. Never ceases to amaze how good the community is. Yeah, like these guys are insane. I've watched this one. I have not watched this one. I will watch it, but you'll be able to watch it because I'll have this link down below. We love watching players push themselves to the limit, so we have to treat them this week. Additional movie of the week emblems: Beat the Time Above as a team, or complete Spyro the Watcher Ultimate solo and flawlessly in Ultimatum. Record yourselves doing it, show it to us, and you'll get the Artificing Signal emblem. You have until next TWID goes live. And we are done for today. In the following weeks, we'll start unfolding some of the changes we announced in our Edge of Fate reveal streams, so longer articles are coming soon. We always aim to have you well informed of everything that's coming. At the same time, we try new formats to keep it fresh. We always appreciate the feedback and receive, so we can do our best next time. Pardon our dust. Destiny 2 community team. So, I mean, there's not a whole lot going on in this one. Other than, calendar changes. This is a good change, man. 3 weeks of the same one would have been terrible, so I'm glad they changed it. Because there's no way that they want to do it for 3 weeks. So 2 weeks is great. This thing, again, it looks cool. It shoots some stuff. Man, I hope they expand on that and make it a little stronger. Trials of Osiris, I'll probably jump in, to try and get something out of there. But I don't really have a fire team at the moment, so we'll see how solo goes. Iron Banner, I love Iron Banner. It's just have fun. It's what I like to call just brain dead gaming. You run in, you play. It's not really meant for anything, so just have fun with it. Probably play a little bit of that. So other than that, man, not a whole lot going on. This is cool. We'll see what happens next week. Until then, peace.